And we're live. Hello, mysterious man who just wandered into this series in the fourth part. Who are you?
I'm Jeff Mayo, the Wanderer. I just wandered to random streams mid-series.
That's what he do.
Yep. You can find me doing that at other such streams as just this one.
You know, there might, I plan to be in this house for quite a while. There might be another time that you can bust through the door, and start screaming. I don't know. Usually you're on all the content. This was a very rare thing. But now I pulled Jeff back on the content because it helps me with my social, anxiety. To have someone else to fill air.
If I go in with social distancing, it's like, no, that's not.
No, it does not help with the social distancing. But if you got the thing, I got the thing at this point, Jeff. It's just
that's the way I look at it.
I mean, there would be no escaping it. So that's if we're quarantining, we're quarantining together with Final Fantasy VII. So honestly,
Yep, and we are 4 days away.
Yeah, so the hype has gone. I just streamed this 2 days ago or something, but even in that time, the hype is just getting very real, Jeff. The reality of this game is setting in. I'm going to be playing this damn game.
Yep.
In just a few days.
A lot of people are already playing it / have played it and all that.
I legitimately think that I'm going to have tears at moments that you're not supposed to have tears. Because it's just going to be the whole experience is going to overwhelm me.
Scene of Cloud going to the bathroom, it goes to the
Look at how HD the toilet is.
Or maybe not.
No, it's just a polygon toilet. So Jeff is going to join me for however far I get in this. We are getting near the end. Just so you know, Jeff, we are going towards Shinra headquarters now. We gotta go to Wall Market and get up there. I will say, I hope you're not too disappointed with me. I tried to go from memory with all of this. I wasn't looking anything up, and I failed to get chosen by the Dawn. By Dawn Corn. Yeah, I was not best girl. All right, well that's a wrap on Jeff. Thank you, Jeff, for joining. I got the order of things wrong or whatever, and I thought I have to change before I can go to Honeybee Inn, and I changed, and I'm like, oh wait, no, that's not the case, and it's damn, it already saved, so I was
Darby,
locked out.
You've been watching anime with a bunch of cute anime girls. You've been training to be the best waifu.
I know, Jeff.
You failed.
I really let the entire community down.
You did.
I'm really sorry about that.
At least you know it. How much you fucked up.
I'm fully aware.
I was just looking out of curiosity. I don't think Max got the game. Because he hasn't posted anything.
Yeah, I mean, the way he was talking, like you said, he did not have to make those videos, and if that was all an act, it was that was a very elaborate act. I think he just didn't get it. Maybe only Sites got it. But, no matter what, that's stupid. Square's stupid for not giving Max the game. I mean, he's been one of the game's biggest, proponents and cheerleaders, and he gets, so many views.
Yeah. I guess because
that makes no sense.
I don't know.
Because he falls in maybe he's one of those dumb things that falls in the influencer camp, but so does, Kind of Funny. They always, are influencers, even though they're...
Max's review's not really too much different from what theirs would be. Neither of them go to Metacritic and stuff.
I think a lot of times these review things are just they just have some static list with very bullshit reasons why.
Yeah.
And just FYI for you, Jeff, I am trying to kind of get through this as fast as possible, seeing that the game is coming out in just a few days, so I am skipping a lot of the random encounters.
So is that what that thing in the left is?
Yes.
Okay.
And I also have a speed button, and I have a just basically heal up and get your limit break immediately button. So you can straight up just cheat your way through it in this.
You know what?
Or whatever. But hey, a lot of people are like me and have already played this game a ton. I always forget that this is on the ground. For some reason, that always never makes sense to me. So we are kind of skipping a lot of things, which will be fine for me and you to just talk and discuss and everything.
But that's the day that reviews are up.
This is the day the reviews are up. I haven't even seen it, but it sounds like they're all pretty good, right?
Yeah. There are some less positive ones, But based on just not really reading through them, but just getting general things, and I kind of figured this was going to happen anyway. So I guess it's just one of those things I always kind of figured. I guess never really said too much out loud. That reviews probably not going to be too potentially great. Where there would be stuff like, you know, you saw Imran Khan saying people like that where they love this game, one of their favorite games ever, blah blah blah. But then people that changes or the differences or whatever would rub them the wrong way, or it being parts would make review scores go down.
Yeah, it's one of those like not everyone is equally accepting of changes.
Yeah, and there's general stuff like for some people, or well, most people kind of saying the side quests aren't the best. They're just like there are a couple like standout ones, but a lot of them are to find something, kill this many monsters, or whatever.
Yeah, and I definitely got.
But
like me and you have said this whole time, especially when we saw the screenshots of it. That is the biggest worry I had that I thought had the chance of like going the wrong way.
Yeah, but apparently they're not needed. Like you don't have to do them. They're not necessary per se.
I will probably still do them. I'll do everything.
You can do that.
Alright, who needs this more? Everyone needs it equally.
Oh yeah, and Darby, I don't know if you're I know you're gonna replay it, but just another thing from Imran I saw. There's a hard mode that apparently
second playthrough probably.
That apparently makes things more difficult. You can't use healing items.
Oof. Oof.
And there are a couple other things like, this is a hard mode.
You know how much I leaned into those potions in the first guard scorpion? The second time I did it wasn't as bad, but...
Yeah, I'm trying to... Yeah, I think I remember that's one of the things he said. I saw him say. And, you know, like a lot of hard modes are nowadays, you need to beat the game to get it.
Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, we'll see. Like I say,
and
like,
there's more to it than that.
I talk about me doing it the second playthrough, but like I'm not normally a big hard mode type of guy. Anyway, you know, it has to be the right game. But so more than likely I wouldn't. Hopefully, it's one of those that you can kind of go up and down on. But I will.
Besides maybe some purists, everyone seems to agree the battle system is great.
Nice. Yeah, it's one of those that already just from that demo, it feels like it could be expanded upon in so many cool ways. Like it seems like a very flexible system that I could totally see if the game is like 35 to 40 hours or something like that.
Yeah, and I also like something Enron say, you can probably get through the game just button mashing, just doing the basic stuff. But if you don't do like your spells and all that kind of stuff, right? Switching characters, right? Basic enemies will go from you taking like, let's say 1-ish minutes to get through, you know, a normal enemy encounter to, you don't do it right, it'll end up being like 10 minutes long, the encounter.
Nice.
If you don't know what you're doing.
We're cheating anyway, so that's good enough. Move on. Yeah, I mean, I fully expect to love this game. Obviously, there's a chance that some of the changes potentially rub me the wrong way too. Just being someone that is not where it's supposed to go. You know, because obviously the original game is my favorite game of all time. So if like, there's a chance that some of the changes end up making me feel like it changed it too much and it's like going off track or something.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have faith because like it's not like there's any sign of them trying to condense this game entirely. If anything, they're just expanding it more. So I don't think they're going to like just omit things or completely like, you know, it's
based on what people are saying. Just go ahead and get your expectations in check potentially. 'Cause I don't know what this particular thing are. I think some people say like some stuff feels more like a reimagining than a remake. There's some things with story.
Yeah, which I'm prepared for that. This is
so I expect this to be I kind of figure so, but I'm thinking more and more this is going to be a controversial game.
Yeah, and I think it was always going to be, just for what reason, you know? And
yeah.
Now this is one section I was thinking like I definitely think this is going to be different. I kind of doubt that in the remake your way into Shinra headquarters is going to be climbing a pipe. climbing a pipe and then going across some ductwork and then like, oh, you're at Shinra headquarters. Like, I definitely feel like there's gonna be like probably more to
No
this.
mercy.
No mercy.
Bonds.
Yeah, I people probably have like elaborate reasons behind the graffiti.
That exact
Scary,
graffiti
huh?
isn't in this game. What's the point?
As I've been playing this, I've been trying to think of like what's gonna be different. You know, I definitely feel like this is an area. But even if you're doing something like this and you can look down and see the wreckage of Sector 7 below you,
Yeah.
it'd be pretty fucking awesome.
I'm sure they will.
Which I'm excited for this too, because I think Shinra headquarters is probably. You have to get that fan blade moving, I think, don't you?
Fake fan.
Shinra headquarters is probably my favorite part of Midgar. I mean, I think that's probably a lot of people's favorite part of Midgar. Where do I go here?
Darby not knowing all the speedrun strats. Fake fan.
Oh, wait, that's the. Oh no, I do not remember all the specific things by any stretch. That's just more of me being a dum-dum.
Because I think he's been lying to us about this being his favorite game.
Yeah, I've actually never played this game before.
Okay.
I'm lying to you this whole time. I know you have to get the things to put in here. I just don't remember exactly where they are. And sometimes these like map things are hard to follow. God damn it. It doesn't seem like I can go anywhere from there. So that just goes around. And this was never my. This whole trek was never my favorite thing anyway. Can I go up this pipe? Up? Yes, okay. That doesn't lead anywhere. Fuck. There has to be somewhere else I can go over here or something. I really don't know. I really don't remember.
There he is. That's Mickey Mouse pointing up. This guy's gonna be in my crossover game.
But where is a good place to look for some ingredients, Jeff? What? Oh, what the fuck? I was pressing A on that. I still don't know if that's gonna help us. Well, I knew I had to put a battery in, my dude. I just want to know where I can jump. Oh shit, Jeff.
Are you a dummy?
Yes, I am a dummy.
Fake fan.
You have to buy the battery in town. Damn it, I remember. Okay.
3 times speed, let's go.
Woo-hoo. I completely forgot about that.
Look at this fake fan.
Yo, man, I beat this game all the way through twice, and both times I did the golden chocobo. So I, you know, it stops like on the PS1 or I played on the PS2 or whatever. It stops clocking you at 100 hours. I like got to that like halfway through and like both playthroughs. So like I was way over 100 hours both times. So this is such a small part of this game. And Jeff, you have to remember I'm a dum-dum.
This is true. I've always known this.
We'll take your batteries, old man. You can charge whatever you want because we kind of have to do this. All right, we've secured the package, Jeff. I'm not crazy. I was thinking, it's like, how am I just missing this place to jump? I was like, there's nowhere to freaking go. Got it. I am very curious to see where I fall on it. I mean, I definitely expect to be. I'm very open-minded about this already. And open for the. I mean, because most of the changes it seems like they're doing is adding context and everything, which is my favorite thing. But even things that they like outright change, I'm open to, because you know, I still think it's such a different game that like it's not gonna make this game obsolete.
No.
Like these games are gonna both be great, like you know, together. I'm not really worried about that, obviously. And again, it's not like they're trying to condense this game into something or whatever. Like they're going all out. They're making more games. Like they're going to tell this whole story. So even though they're gonna add things that weren't in this game because you gotta set up Sephiroth and you gotta do all that kind of stuff, it's still you know, they're still gonna go all the way. It's not like that stuff's just gonna be missing.
It stopped.
What was I supposed to do? I know I have to place some multiple batteries, but I don't know where I placed the other ones. Does this help me cross something? No, we actually are stuck again.
Yeah.
Keep taking pictures and stuff, hitting that one. Can I use it to walk across now? Well, it's gonna be like half the video is Darby trying to figure out how these propellers work. Ah, shit, okay. You can just go up right there. Okay. We're good. Climb up the thing. I remember the timing on this jump could be a bitch. Yep.
Take away like half your HP. But only exactly half, no matter what your HP is. So you never die.
Oh, so why is it going so fast? It's got the triple speed. Alright, I guess the... Damn it.
Yippee-ki-yay!
This is that immersive gameplay. Is this thing gonna still be in here? Am I still gonna have to jump onto this thing? And are they gonna intentionally make
That's
it...
the one thing they keep.
Yeah,
in the whole game.
They're gonna make it like really stupid hard again or whatever, just for your nostalgia.
Yeah.
Too late, Jeff. I've been too early and too late. I keep walking down. Alright, Cloud, shut up. There we go. There we go.
Look at you.
Now we got it. I know there's a bunch of items you can get through here, but we are not going to be too concerned about that at the current moment.
Speed run! Because you've been great with the speedrun strats.
Yep, I think I'm doing real great. This is the fastest anyone's ever played this game.
Sure, I can't think of anyone faster.
No. Let's see, I strategically missed over and over again.
For iframes later on.
Right. If you don't do that now, then...
Yeah.
I mean, that's just rookie stuff, you know?
Yeah. Rookie mistake. Actually doing everything right on the first try in a speedrun.
There is, like, you should look up at some point, like, there's YouTube videos on how people get into the debug room in Final Fantasy VII, and it's absolutely absurd. Like, how anyone in the freaking world, like, figured it out. Like, you have to have a certain number of battles that you've been in, and then you have to get this, like, certain enemy and do this certain move to that certain enemy and do all these things or whatever at a certain time in the game, and then if you do that, and then you, like, load back to somewhere else, it'll glitch the game out and put you in the debug room. It's like, how in God's name did y'all figure this out? if you were just someone on accident. And the debug room is kind of terrifying because it's like a giant, it's like a black void, and like the developers, they had a bunch of different character models sitting around. Those different character models like took them to different parts of the game for them like testing the game and stuff. So there's just this black void with like Aerith and Sid and a bunch of people like sitting around. And then there's actually in the debug room that people found, if you go talk to Aerith and you say certain things to her, she'll say like, "It's very dark and scary here, I hate it," or something that's like really kind of...
Gotta get on that pipe to climb up.
Which pipe do I go down here? Yeah, I go down here. Wait, is this the way I came?
That's the way you came.
Okay, you just keep going to the right. See, the angles suck. Yeah, that is part of why I was saying, like, I don't think that part of the game is going to be exactly like that. It's always very frustrating. Yep. But this part, seeing this big old monstrosity for the first time is going to be fucking amazing. And hearing this music.
But Darby, the music's gonna be different, so it's bad.
That is what different means.
Yes.
Pretty sure that is the definition of different. All right, Jeff, your call. We busting straight in and fighting a bunch of fools, or are we taking the 83 stairs and watching all the funny banter of them going up the stairs? Both have their merits. It depends on what you want to see.
We gotta see some fighting, Darby.
Okay. That is a shame because the stairs are the correct answer, but...
We can do stairs. That is the correct way.
I think it literally doesn't matter what you say here, because I think you can still do both. Right. Have you seen the stairs? Yes. Or did you go in through the front door?
I think I did the stairs.
Okay, we'll bust in. You haven't seen this? Let's bust on in.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, Jeff, you wonder why I'm doing 2 playthroughs. Stairs and busting in, Jeff. I can't do both of those in one. I gotta go.
Darby, I'm sorry to tell you, that's a change. You only get bust in.
Nah, they've already shown. They've already shown those stairs. And man, I'm looking forward to Barrett like huffing and puffing and yelling at Cloud for making him climb a bunch of stairs. That's the quality content I need.
Yep. Quality gameplay.
But we busted in. This is emergency. Yeah. Better get out of the way. Just the dialogue is gonna be so good, Jeff. Oh, I'm so ready for it. I'm interested to see what Jacob and Will, who have no Final Fantasy VII experience, think about it. Will, who I don't even think has much JRPG experience.
It's true.
Because he's a casual.
It's true. What a fucking loser.
Those freaking like Splinter Cells and stuff like.
I heard he has a wife. What a loser.
What a loser. A nerd. I hear he's like, has like a happy and fulfilling life. Like, what a...
Who does that? Who does he think he is?
And I hope, and I don't see any reason to believe that they wouldn't. I hope that Shinra headquarters in the remake, you can go through all the like many different floors that you can in this one. Like there's optional floors and all kind of stuff in here, and I have no reason to believe that won't be there, if not even expanded in the remake. But we see in this what floor Kate Sith's megaphone's at, and you know you can't get it here, but you like he finds it and he's like, a megaphone. Well, what can I do with this? You know, that better still happen. Yeah. We need them Kate Sith teases, Jeff. Because one day we're gonna see Kate Sith in HD, and he's gonna be fighting in this combat system that we played. Just imagine that. That's a thing that's gonna happen. This cast of characters is so like ridiculous. You have like emo Dracula man, emo spiky-haired soldier man, like Mr. T.
Have a fucking ninja. Yeah.
A wolf dog.
Julia's playing Animal Crossing.
Oh, loser. No one plays Animal Crossing except for everyone but me. It's true.
Damn!
They always go, damn. Damn, Dad. Alright, Jeff. Tell me when.
No!
Well, tell me when again.
No!
Is it over here? Tell me when again.
No!
Okay. 21. Let's see what you got, Jeff. You fished out some men, some boys. You threw your line in the water and caught some boys.
Hell yeah. Where's my milkshakes?
What? It probably was for being honest.
As much as I'm sure I'm gonna love the game and everything, it just a general bummer that, you know, there is a while until the next game we're listening to when we had this kind of little onslaught. I mean, Ori came out less than a month ago.
Yeah. It's just March was 5 months, so
yeah,
that definitely makes sense.
And the next game I'm very interested in, same for you, Shantae.
Yes, absolutely.
And then I got Xenoblade, hopefully still the next day.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a very light year for me. Like this first part of it or whatever, which or like you know a light. Like, there's gonna be a light spell or a dry spell for a while here, which we didn't really expect. We like expected it.
Yeah, I mean it's not even just for you. That's kind of just an everyone thing. Because I mean it's just because I'm into those couple particular games that are coming out. I mean after Xenoblade, we'll see what comes out. I'm expecting Ghost of Tsushima. No!
33. Was that the magic number, Jeff? Or do we have more boys? You got a robot boy.
Hell yeah! Zap him with a
robot boy.
Use your thunderbolt.
Too late. We're gonna use big shit.
Yeah, big shit.
And we're gonna steal, even though he's gonna be dead, so it won't matter.
Yeah, you get your limit break pretty instantly.
Oh yeah, when you hit that button,
yeah,
you literally get all of your health back and your limit break immediately.
See, I didn't expect that meant in the actual battle you can just press it.
Yeah. Oh, you can press it literally any time.
Good lord. I mean, it's fine because options and all that shit.
Yeah, they have it
for like replay and stuff. I get it.
It's obviously there for people who are replaying it. I do hate that like there's probably people playing it for the first time that it's really hard to resist that urge when battles get really hard. But yeah. Luckily, battles never get that hard in this game, except for like if anyone uses if you use that replay or no to beat Ruby, you're a scrub. You're fucking. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules, but you're a scrub.
It's true.
You don't deserve to see the victory.
But Emerald, go ahead.
No, Emerald too. Emerald same thing.
No, go ahead.
You know, no.
Just Ruby. You can't do it to her.
I mean, it's less egregious for Emerald, but
Somersault.
Dolphin blow.
I don't know why they're just not using the Team 4-star voices. No!
But you don't deserve to see the victory animation on Ruby if you
Oh man! Oh no, that's alright, my mistake. I'm not getting on. Oh man!
I got a place to be. That's not the element.
No!
10 more, Jeff. We just waited 10 more floors. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, I'm a fast boy. I'm actually the Flash, Joe. Cloud is the Flash. We got red boys. It's just hard to. It's really hard to predict that. Like, I imagine this remake is gonna have just entirely new sections too, and just like where are they gonna slot those in?
Yeah.
Like, and there's that new guy. There's like mullet dude, who's like a soldier that completely new character. And where are all these side quests gonna take place?
It's a new section of Soldier called Organization 13.
And then I turn the game off and go cry a little bit.
You get towards the end of the game and they suspiciously start talking a lot more about hearts.
Cloud, you know, you just have heart, man. It's like,
Yeah.
oh no.
And they're about to like go separate ways for something, and like, may your heart be your guiding key.
We're fighting Sephiroth, and then suddenly Sephiroth gets stabbed through the chest. And he falls down, and then it's Donald and Goofy. Like,
Of course, Cloud. Like, you're about to get fucked up by us now.
But you have to fight Donald and Goofy, and it's impossible to win. That's
Yeah.
the end of the game.
See, they're returning the favor because Sephiroth is the big secret boss in Kingdom Hearts.
So now,
In 1 and 2, so now it's Donald and Goofy's turn to be like, we're gonna fuck you all up.
yeah. Jeff's Shinra headquarters is gonna be so fucking cool. It's gonna be so cool. It's hard for me to not already start thinking about like Cosmo Canyon and Vincent and like all the Golden Saucer and shit. But we're already on 59. We go 6. Oh, hello.
Sleeping on the job again, Todd?
Definitely that we're also going to see more of the Shinra people in their like dastardly plans than we did here. Well, let's get it.
Oh, Darby. I don't know if you saw, but
And that's enough to stop Cloud, apparently.
Yep.
What are you doing here? Unauthorized personnel. And they just stare at each other. It's like, well. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna walk right around.
oh yeah,
And, yeah. Now we gotta be stealthy, Jeff. You ready for the stealthy? I don't think you're ready for the stealthy. Stealthy Cloud.
I can't believe it.
Initiate.
No one's ever been so stealth.
I know, dude.
I'll say, oh yeah, there's an Inside Xbox tomorrow. But you know what they did not announce as being there? Psychonauts 2. What up with that?
What?
Where is Psychonauts 2?
They just want it to be a surprise, Jeff, when they bring out all the toilets. And all the celebrities there guesting are being toilets. And he definitely ran out in front of the guy, and the guy just didn't react.
The Ellie effect.
Yeah, this big old Ellie right here. This little girl.
But I'm trying to remember what they said that's going to be there. Gears Tactics is going to be there. Whatever the hell that other Obsidian game, the Honey I Shrunk the Kids S game.
Damn it.
That game's going to be there.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Oh, yes, yeah. It's like, isn't it like kind of a battle royale type thing? You know,
I don't think it's a battle royale. I think it's like
It's
maybe
just-
like a little
it's like
survival game. You're
the
kind of
multiplayer
surviving
thing.
type thing. But it's a multiplayer thing. Can't remember what else was pulled up.
The Honey I Shrunk the Kids game. That's what it will be called.
That's how people are gonna describe it until the name is just like pushed into our skull always and forever. Game Pass news, which is gonna be the most interesting thing to me. But I really want that.
Surprise Fable.
Are they gonna update on a smaller game that's already been announced, more likely than an announcement of what's gonna be one of their big games?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
No, I hope that.
See, I have reason to potentially, like, you think Psychonauts could be something that could.
I mean, they don't always like come out and straight up announce all the studios and things they're going to be there, right? For these
Not
things.
always, but the list is shorter, and I feel like they normally do it when it's their own games, unless it's like some kind of weird surprise thing.
Well, Psychonauts might just make it on the E3 equivalent stream thing. Instead
I know,
of,
but I wanted it now.
Damn, I gotta do this shit again because I fucked up. Damn it! Just in too much of a hurry, Jeff. Very balanced gameplay. I'm pretty sure this is how the game was meant to be played. Don't you?
Yes.
Alright, game. I don't understand. We killed the guys. Who are these guys?
That's Ted, the janitor.
I think I need to remember what the... Alright, that's the red button. I need to remember what that was. Alright, big man. Alright, we'll take it nice and slow.
Hey, Darby, you know, it'd be cool. They announce tomorrow. Shantae 7 Sirens Game Pass day and date.
Please. Yes, please. Yeah, I guess that is really, like, honestly, that's the only game, like, that I'm looking forward to between Final Fantasy VII and Last of Us / Ghost Tsushima, whichever comes first, right?
Yeah.
Don't think I'm forgetting something.
Assuming those don't, for some reason, somehow Cyberpunk doesn't come out before them.
I guess there's a chance.
Yeah. There's just, no telling right now.
Alright, we did it, Jeff. We got rock! The guitars are coming.
Yeah. The potential drought is a reason why I'm really hoping Xenoblade comes out. Because that game can last me a while.
Because you might actually be able to get significant progress into it.
Yep.
Whereas originally you would have bought it day one and then proceeded to play Last of Us. So
yeah, but Last of Us
wouldn't have taken you that long. But
yeah. I mean, assuming I wasn't like crazy busy, it would take me less than a week.
Are you going to ignore Shantae for it or just play it at the same time?
I'm not completely sure. I might just kind of play both.
The hell are you? Where's Aerith? Yeah, I'm hitting on the receptionist. That's what I'm here for.
I mean, that's what I'm here for.
Hey, I'm cute. Things. Let me tell you how elevators work. Thanks, random
But,
lady.
well, even if Xenoblade doesn't come out well, even this will probably be the case when once I get through Final Fantasy VII, Witcher could just be my focused game, the game I focus on. Try to get through that. It'd be nice to be able to get done with that before Cyberpunk.
You do have lots of Witchers going on, child.
I do. And according to Chris, we may not be. He doesn't think. He thinks the earliest we'll get back in there is mid-May.
So, yeah, boys and girls, COVID-19 sucks, and Jeff might not be working for a while.
But I might still be getting paid by the government, so yay.
Hey, so again, silver linings, more video game time. So I expect you here making that hot content 24/7, Jeff.
Yes,
I'll
be streaming every day.
Yep, I expect to every time I'm at work and I get a free moment, I expect to look up and see you racking on them like 40K viewers while you're wrecking scrubs in Fortnite.
Do even the biggest get 40K?
No.
On every single day?
God, no.
I know.
But legit, real talk. Turn on like the cameras.
Yeah.
I'll leave it on if you want. There you go. Make that content, Jeff.
Darby, I'm sorry. I know you'd be against streaming for long periods of time, but if we got consistently 40K viewers, I'm sorry. You got to suck it up.
I would suck it up. Just have to drink a lot of energy drinks. No, that would probably make it worse. That would just make my jitteriness and antsiness work. I probably, you know what I would actually have to do?
What?
Start smoking weed, probably. Boy. So we got to move to Colorado.
Yep.
I don't know
For
if
the
there's much
hot,
to do
fresh content.
content.
You know, most people just move to California for video game related stuff, but we're gonna move to Colorado.
That's where it's really at. Alright, I think this is just like a lounge area for people to talk, and for them to say like, hey, this is how elevators and floors work. And we're just gonna keep on trucking. It's this shit. This is like the puzzle, thing. Oh, I bet we can't go there yet. I think we can't go any of these yet. So, Matt, do something else.
Darby, something's happening that's something fresh happening in the Pokemon animus related to the Smash Bros. Kind of. Another one of Smash Fighters, the Smash Bros. Pokemon Fighters, is soon going to belong to Ash. Ash is getting a Lucario.
He's getting Ryu?
Yes. An interesting thing, because now that kind of makes the playable Pokemon fighters that Ash doesn't own, like down to I think 2. Just Mewtwo and Pichu, but Pichu's the one who's like, what? He has a Pikachu, so whatever.
I mean,
Yeah.
he won, or no, he got Pikachu when he was.
Pichu technically didn't exist when he got Pikachu. They retconned it to where Pikachus were born as Pichus. But everyone was okay with that retcon because people love baby Pokemon. At least most of them.
This section, a lot of things in Final Fantasy VII. It's an old game from the 90s, so it does not tell you everything. I do not remember what I'm supposed to do.
Big fan.
Yep.
You hate to see it.
I mean, when I first played this game originally, it had that Brady Games or whatever guide that I used. And if I didn't use that, I would not be able to beat this game. I straight up like there is some just insane thing.
Oh yeah, just remembered. We need to try to do that Pokemon thing with you, with the ghost Pokemon.
I'm totally down. That sounds like fun. So, like, how exactly did you want to? Like, what?
So pretty much what we're gonna do,
through?
the way I planned it out is, or think the way we're gonna do it, we can maybe, do a couple different things with it. We're going to play on my file where I've caught, I think, all the ghost Pokemon. I might need to try to find one more. I think I need to evolve a couple of them and get them to the right level and all that. But besides that, we're gonna pretty much have a little draft where you're going to look at each of the ghost Pokemon that are available in the game, the fully evolved ones anyway, and be like, I want this on my team, just like, or say yes or no for them. Yeah. And if you're like above 6, you're just going to try to narrow it down to 6 Pokemon.
Right.
Who you want as your team.
And then what were we gonna go do with that team?
So kind of I haven't really done it too much myself, but a kind of cool thing you do after you beat the game and everything, you can do the kind of Elite Four or the tournament thing again, but the trainers will be completely different. Like people are doing it to challenge you as champion. Going for the tournament to challenge you.
This is post-game stuff?
Yeah, post-game stuff. So we can go through that, but you will use your ghost team.
Nice. How badly do you think I'll get wrecked? Is the post-game content like a lot harder?
I don't think it should be. I mean, there might be some that will be harder because of type advantages. And all that depending on who you choose. But I'm curious to see like how hard it's going to be for you to choose like your team. Because you've definitely... It can go different ways because you've seemed to express interest or like that, or express the fact that you love a lot of these ghost Pokemon already. So I'm wondering if it is you kind of already have... You'll just see 6 and be like, oh, these are it. No questions asked. Or that they're going to be so many you're like that for. You're like, now it's hard.
Now I'm like, yeah, I don't know what to choose.
I imagine Gengar is probably a lot.
Yeah, I love Gengar. But there's a lot, but like you said, during that stream, there were definitely more than 6 Pokemon that I was like, oh, this one rules.
Chandelure, I imagine, is going to be one that has a pretty good chance.
Definitely high up.
I think you like Frostlass. The ghost ice thing that I forget what our guy's name was. Snowden.
Right, but
Snowden didn't evolve into.
Because we got the male one.
We got the male one. Man, I wish we got the... well, Snowden was clutch, so it worked out.
Yeah.
Snowden did good.
Jeff, I might have to look shit up. I don't remember where to go. I mean, I've always had to do this in this game. Like, I love this game to death, but I definitely do not just like breeze through it. Like, I've had to look things up.
Trying to think what other ghost Pokemon would be good. Maybe Dragapult? Do you remember him? Kind of ghost dragon where it has like little versions of himself in its head that he kind of shoots like a catapult.
No, I remember I got a key card, but the thing is, it's not letting me open the elevator on the floor above here. And I had this before where I was like hitting A on something and just nothing happened when it was supposed to, and then it did. So I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to access the elevator and my thing's just... Because it's supposed to be A, I go up to the elevator, it even has the arrows there.
Yeah, why can't you just go up those stairs?
I can, but then all the doors are locked.
Oh,
the floors up there.
Yeah, I'm not paying complete attention to what's going on, so.
I went up multiple floors and they're all locked.
Lame.
Maybe I didn't go all the way up.
Casino?
Well, that's Scarlet. That's the Shinra like people headquarters thing. These are all floors that you do go to eventually. Like this is Red 13's right over there. Spoilers.
Oh, and those are the cells they were in.
Oh no, sorry. This is where Red 13 is. Those are jail cells down there. This is where Red 13 is.
That's where Tifa thought she was going to have to fuck Cloud.
Oh yeah, I forgot you. Well, no, you have played the game too, but like
no, that's the canon.
Yeah, I was about to say like, oh yeah, your only touchstone to this is Team 4-Star, but it's not your only. It's just the most important one.
Yes, it's the more recent one.
I guess technically for me too. But I don't know, Jeff. All right, look it up, Jeff. Shinra headquarters guide, and I'll probably.
What scares me is I'm gonna find something from the game, the remake.
Yeah, just yeah. I don't know what to tell you to search. That's true. Just tread carefully. Just be smart about it.
Okay. It's Shinra headquarters, and I just got an IGN thing for the original game.
Good. It's still too recent. They might not publish those if they're not out yet.
Yeah. But I was worried more about getting some spoilers or stuff that might happen in here, just by typing it in.
Yeah.
Employees working lands. One will ask you what you're doing. Respond with silent. He'll give you.
I'm on 61, FYI.
Okay, it says talk to employees walking around the lounge, and one of them will ask you what you're doing here. Respond with silence.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, we had one of these people did that.
It was, I think, maybe that guy in front of the tree, maybe. Oh,
no,
maybe
it was
that
this
one.
Damn it. There we go. Stupid. Just because I responded with silence. Stupid asshole. Alright. I don't remember specifics like that. Alright, now we got the puzzle room. Ooh, Midgar Mayor's office. I do kind of like. I hope they flesh this out more because, like, in here, this mayor, he even talks about how he's basically the mayor only in name.
Yeah.
He's the mayor just because they still have technically have a mayor, but Shinra rules everything anyway, so he has no real power. And I hope that in the remake they go into that more, where he's just kind of this dude that doesn't matter. Mayor in name only. Hey, yeah, so this is a very long and elaborate thing to get the right answer by looking through all the bookshelves and everything.
But we could cheat.
Yeah, we can, and we don't even have to get it right. I know it has to do with the 3. It's the 3 means you go 3 letters in and do it. But then, I don't remember how you decide which
order.
Which ones you choose in the order and whatnot. I don't exactly, and it is randomized. It's not the same every time, which is, I think, the biggest problem. But we know how this works. I'm more just when I'm playing this playthrough, I'm kind of just wanting to refresh myself with the scenery and get whatever. So Jeff, what's your best feeling here?
Hojo.
No. All right, Jeff. Stars.
Stars. He does like bombs. He does like boom boom. No. Shame. Is this the best game ever, Darby?
Yes,
but it's also king.
But it is king. Press this interest.
I guess you saw the band heroes for next week.
No, okay. I looked on Overwatch League's
Live reaction, Darby.
Overwatch League's Twitter still didn't have I knew they had happened, but they not tweeted anything.
2 what was it? DPSs. Sombra
Again.
and Reaper.
Okay, I'm very okay with that one. Very okay with
Tank. Diva.
Pretty okay with that one too, because she was getting universal pick, and if she doesn't get played, then maybe Ryan is not a lock either, because they were when Ryan and Diva are both there, they're always picked right now. So I'm good
And the
with that too.
support. Ana.
That's a bummer. She wasn't played a ton anyway. I mean, it was all how was she even played enough to get in there? Because all I saw was Lucio and Laura. That's like all I saw was Lucio and more. Like
you didn't watch it this morning.
I saw highlights and it was Lucio and more. No, wait. Actually, no. The highlight I saw was from the previous day, so I did not see that. You're right. I did not see that actually. Yeah, maybe they just played a shit ton of on and then. I think he gave me 65, right? No, he gave me 63. Alright, now this is another puzzle-y here.
So if you go for the stairs, you don't have to do any of this?
No. Whoops. No, open it. The stairs just get you up to that 59th floor that we went to. Nah. No, if that was the case, then I would have just been like, nah, we're just doing that. Okay. Well, I'm not doing
It's been so long, I'm forgetting these small details. Plus I would...
Exactly. This is why I'm forgetting the puzzle mechanics. Like, I remember all this stuff because I've played this so many times, but I don't remember the exact puzzle mechanics. This game is very kind of, like, ridiculous with its puzzle mechanics a lot of times. And stuff like this. Things are not obvious. But look at this next-gen air vent climbing. Fuck, dude.
Rip your heart out, RET.
Nemesis ain't got shit on me. This is the weirdest thing. Like, what is the actual security, like, actual thing in here? Like, the way this works is you start this and then you can open 3 doors and then it stops. What is the practical thing that's going on here? Who knows? Oh, fucked up.
Well.
Alright. I don't exactly remember where we're trying to go either.
Apparently Gwar was on CNN recently.
Gwar was?
Yeah.
Gwar's still around?
Of course. I was supposed to see him at Warped a couple of years ago, but it got rained out. Very upset.
Do they still have that female singer they replaced, or do they have someone else now?
They have someone else. The new singer has like udders on that squirts out like blood.
That sounds like Gwar.
Yeah.
Wait, do I? Ah, shit. I'd lose my coupons when I did that. Oh, whatever. I'm not super worried about the coupons. More worried about getting the hell out of here. How does... I think we got a...
It's a chicken!
We'll take that, but might not use it, who knows. And I think we need to go in this middle one instead of all the way back like we did before. Go up here. Puzzles are definitely something I'm A-okay with them like completely making their own, obviously, in the remake.
No. It's gotta be 1-to-1, Darby, or it's trash.
It's true.
I also need them in the remake to remove their fingers.
I need horse hoofs hands. Yes. What if it was all just HD, the graphics that we've seen now, but they also have horse hoof hands? Also, can you say horse hoof hands 3 times fast for me right now, please?
No.
Well, that's
Can't
a shame. Viewers, he's a chump, I guess.
Yeah.
Stars. Now we have to have some skit where you're Nemesis.
Yeah.
And you yell stars a lot.
Stars.
I think this floor is like all fucking
Laser puzzles.
treasures. Yeah, here we go. Alright, well we did get the treasures though.
Oh shit, workout.
Look at how fast they're going, and they got tires, they have to slow down. But oh my god, they're going again.
Ah!
There. Look, the save point's into it too. Oh. You getting them gains? Getting swole? Get rid of them love handles. I believe in you. Hey, man, get up and go exercise. You idiot. Oh, yeah, you're laying down, so I don't think you're helping your stamina that much. Hey, give me alcohol. Fuck you.
Stewardess.
Let's get some rest, even though we can get rest by pressing the right stick down, so who cares? But let's talk to this man. Let's rob him while he sleeps. I'm very interested to see what all did just I guess what was the number score that Brad gave it?
9.
Nice. Ooh, I think we're here. Jeff. This is the moment that I need to be. Yes! This is what I need. This is what I need from that remake. That's hilarious that is Kate Sith's ultimate weapon right there. That's the most powerful weapon for Kate Sith in the game is right there. But Cloud's too much of a dumbass to take it. He just didn't know that he was gonna have a cat piloting a giant puppet on his team, and how could he not have that foresight?
How could he? Fucking poser. So you know the Nindoroids or whatever figure things?
Nindoroids.
I think that's what they're call it, or how you say it. It's like usually those kind of ones that are on the stand where you do different poses, but you have like big heads and all that.
Maybe if I saw it, but
unfortunately, this is the best one to remind you, but it's probably like the best one as far as like representing the character.
Okay, yeah, I think I've seen those. Yeah. They have like little stand things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of Isabelle, and it's just Isabelle, which it works out so well for it. It's a very good-looking Isabelle figure.
And this puzzle is really stupid too, because like it's not even really a puzzle. It's just all these different boxes contain Midgar parts that go on this map. But you literally just get one, and you can't unlock the other ones until you put it in here. So you basically just have to get it, put it in there, walk out, get another one, walk back, put it in there. You just have to like go back and forth like that. You can't get them all at once, so you have to wait and do this. It's just kind of pointless. It's not all of them.
This is thrilling gameplay.
Engaging gameplay right here. But now we're doing it 3 times as fast, apparently. I guess maybe there is an order to it, and I just got lucky and only missed the order once. Boop. Or maybe that one's just... Feels bad.
Feels bad, man. See, this is the kind of thing that if it was added to the remake and wasn't the original game, people would be complaining about it being filler nonsense.
Yes, absolutely.
But if it's taken out, they'll be complaining.
Yeah. Complain no matter what. That's the gamer way, Jeff. You can find something to complain about. Alright, that last one must have been a key card and I probably wasn't paying attention. We go. We're gonna execute Order 66.
And you have to add another 6 to it as well. 666.
Rise of Skywalker wasn't very good, Jeff. The further I
That's
get
what I've
from it,
heard.
the worse it gets.
Shame.
It's a shame. Hi, guys!
Who could have, Darby? Who could have guessed resurrecting a villain?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Hey, when you're in the bathroom, do you ever hear whispers coming from somewhere? They're trying to hint that you gotta go in the bathroom bit. Sorry. Go. Well, what? What?
Darby, who could have guessed that just bringing back a villain for reasons, no particular reasons, just to do it,
Just at the very
may
end,
not have been the best thing.
because you run out flush.
Of course.
Again,
We're not savages.
We're not. And remake. I mean, come on. Balls in your court. I better be able to flush the
This
toilet.
is where Cloud poops and you cry.
As soon as I walk into the bathroom and it like pops up and says flush ? I'm just it's so beautiful. You walk out, Darby, are you okay?
What's the most beautiful flush?
I just crank up the volume. Listen. We gotta climb. Whoa, look at this acrobatic horse hoof, man.
But Darby, just always remember, you can't complain about Star Wars. Can't do it.
I'm not allowed.
No.
Yeah. That is true. Also true.
You can't expect good writing.
Right, yeah.
If you do, you're a spoiled fan.
Yeah, I am supposed to take what is given to me.
Approximately 10 billion gil. Is that how we buy a space?
Well, not rebuilding. I promise now. Oh, I can't wait for that man to get hit by a truck.
His body get cut in half there.
He's
bleeding out.
fine. He's fine.
Like it came off his body.
That's just didn't something like that happen with Team 4-Star? I don't remember. I remember he got mutilated in some way. It's just, again, it's so crazy that Final Fantasy VII in the 90s was this crazy revolutionary like graphics thing or whatever that amazed everyone, and it's literally doing the same thing again in 2020.
Yeah.
Like it is pretty crazy.
That dirty.
What a dirty bunch of symbols.
Hojo.
There's a lot of fucked up things in this game. That's like trying to breed Aerith and a dog, basically.
Nice.
Pretty fucked up. This cartoon evil, man.
Yes, we always end our business meetings by talking about breeding. Something stinks.
Bury the thing and shoot.
That's racist.
He hasn't cleaned his gun in forever. I mean, think like a bunch of like sweat and gunk probably gets in it.
How does the gun work?
That is a very good question, Jeff.
Well, they explained that in the remake. There's like 50 side quests that has their own storyline of the origin.
Jeff, it's obvious. He eats the bullets and shoots them out of his arm. Obviously, like, oh, I gotta reload.
No, he just eats anything. Everything becomes bullets.
Grab like a rat off the ground. And he's
Flash bullets.
Yes, that is a desk.
damn it.
That's where businessy things are done.
We gotta moonwalk backwards. Look at him.
Oh yeah.
Climbing back. Bam, 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 bam. Look, Jeff, I'm President Shinra now. Look at me. Will Zach make an appearance?
Probably.
I wonder how so.
Zach's alive.
Oh, Zach like kills Cloud. It's like, oh fuck. Now you play Zach.
The twist is the twist at the end of the game, Cloud and Tifa die and Zach and Aerith.
Yeah, that would be an example of something I would not be super stoked for.
Zach just stabs Cloud with his old soldier's sword, since, you know, Cloud's the best sword. Like, nothing personal, kid. He just takes his sword.
And then he like dyes his hair blonde and walks out and he's like, hey guys, I'm ready, let's go.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit. I do wonder, like, I mean, there's probably going to be more flashback stuff, obviously, in this than there was in the Midgar part of this normal game. Obviously, because they're setting stuff up. And I imagine that's where we're going to see Zach.
Oh shit, random encounters.
Yeah, I'd turn the thing off on accident. Or not an accident, I just wanted to take the symbol away, but I forgot to put it back. I imagine that's probably where he'll show up.
Oh yeah.
In the game. And what do you think about that, like, Genova at the end? Do you think she's just going to break out of Shinra headquarters and we're going to fight there, or are we going to fight her in here or something? Because, like, that environment that we saw that fight in didn't really... It almost looked like this otherworldly thing.
Yeah.
Like, because, like, all the, like, ground and everything had... You know what my guess probably is? My guess is probably that in the remake, her holding tank or whatever area is going to be a lot bigger than it is in here, and that's probably where you are there. You're in, like, the lab, and, like, she's just kind of overtaken the whole area because it didn't really look like Shinra headquarters, but it's probably just like a... But I don't know, it was pretty damn big, so I don't know. I wonder if she breaks out and you're, like, actually fighting her in Midgar or something, because it'll definitely be interesting. These people just don't care at this random dude. So
Hi. Hello. Are you Todd?
I'm just gonna go ahead and skip to the part where we're in prison.
You just want to skip to the breeding.
What? There's a dog.
Let's hide.
Dude, I remember the first time I played this game. I know I've talked about it to you probably, but maybe any listener wouldn't know. Like, I was a pretty little kid, and I was like really little, and me and our mutual friend Tyler were playing it. I remember it was my first time playing. We were at the beach with my family, and it was like at like really late at night when everyone else was asleep, and there was like the most intense thunderstorm I have ever like heard in my entire life was going on outside, with like cracks of lightning that were like so loud and shook the house. And the next part of this or whatever, we were in that where Genova breaks out and you see the trails of blood everywhere, and that's what you're following. The music's all creepy. Me and Tyler were both scared as shit. And neither of us wanted to admit it, and this didn't help either. That music's just so creepy. I bet a lot of kids back in the 90s were like kind of losing it here. They're like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And I remember it was like, there was one certain moment, like there was a jump scare right as like a crack of lightning went in real life, and we both like jumped and everything. We were like, okay, I'm gonna go to bed. I think I'm ready to go to bed. It's like, yeah, me too. Okay. We'll do it in the morning. And we did it in the morning. It was a lot, nowhere near as bad, but we were like terrified of this game, which is kind of hilarious now. This whole thing's stupid. I hope Barrett has a similar response where like Cloud freaks out and he looks, he's like, where the fuck's its head?
I like how the difference is, even though the Barrett in Abridged is a lot more outrageous, they do the whole different thing there where it's like, where's his fucking head? It's still, let's go. It's like, that thing ain't got no head.
Barrett in that thing is so good. He's so good.
And Fish's voice acting for Barrett was just perfect.
Hey, can we? Yes, okay. Yeah, like the times when he would just like stop talking and he was just. No, Team 4 Star is so good at that. Because they even did like the serious moments like really well.
It's crazy. The direction that they took Red 13 is just so out.
So good. It's so good though. And Vincent, I loved it. I got spiders crawling up my eyeballs.
Outsiders.
There are so many frivolous things in this world. Ugh. Pretty fucked up. This game like tackled a lot of very adult themes, especially in comparison to like other Final Fantasy games. But like they were definitely going for the edginess of this. Alright. Nothing to a bunch of bullets can't fix. I can't wait for this moment. Boom! I want that to be Red 13. I hope that this remains Red 13's like introduction is tackling Hojo and biting his face. It is a bummer that we won't be able to play as Red 13 in this game. That is definitely a bummer. Because Red 13 is my boy.
It's just timing wise, just doesn't work out as far as where it is in the game.
Yeah, I totally get it. You just...
And, you know, save a little something to look forward to.
There's a lot of something to look forward to, because, like, in the second game, I imagine we're going to get Red 13, Yuffie, Vincent, you might get the whole rest of the party. You might get Kate, Sith, and Sid too. Like, you'll probably get all, like, that's gonna be a lot of new characters. Especially when you look at this game and how detailed the 4 of them are. And imagine like 5 more characters on top of that.
I'm very curious.
That's crazy.
I'm very curious how they're gonna do it because, you know, just based on what we know from the game, just like you said, all the crazy, you know, big their moveset can be and all that. I think I saw something that they're planning on, you know, resetting levels and stuff for the future games. Which, if they get up to 40, 50 in this game, then it's like, yeah, that makes sense.
Wait, sorry, say that again.
Like resetting people's levels,
Yeah.
I might be wrong with that though.
See, the problem is I always want to go, like, I always think it's fucked up that they just like keep calling him Red 13 when that's like his like specimen name or whatever.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really make sense if you actually put his real name in here, because then there's a whole reveal about his real name. And then I've seen people post that where they name him his real name, and then it's like Nanaki is Nanaki or something, and like later on. So Red 13 it is, but I do think it's kind of fucked up. But whatever. If he's cool, we're cool, I guess. I imagine it'll be like a lot of other games. Like it'll, everyone will in the second game. It'll just be like a new start. Like everyone will start at the same level, and it's just gonna be like, it's gonna be like geared to that. It's gonna be like starting a new game. Like the enemies are gonna scale up. You're not gonna really be like necessarily starting exactly where you left off level wise. You'll probably start off at level 1 or something again. You know, that's what I would assume.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they're going to treat it like you could just go into that one, which is, I mean, you know, in a way. I wonder, does this take away poison? I just want to know.
Apparently not.
No. I know this guy is weird with like some things heal him. But if like all those characters get the same level of detail as these do, which, you know, I expect they will.
Yeah.
That's gonna be crazy when you're switching between a party that big, and like, you know, in this game they're more or less the same. You know, you can kind of shape them all into whatever you want them to be. But like in the style of the remake,
But there'll be times when you kind of need to switch, like Barrett, for instance. You get just kind of him standing out because he's a long-range person.
Right, and I love that about their remake, that they're making it where, like, you need to use all of them for their different strengths. And I imagine the same thing's going to happen with the rest of the party, too, which is
that's going to be an interesting thing how they try to do that with...
Like, are you going to want to use, like, Kate Sith has, like, weird, like, technical stuff. Like, you can do, like, randomized weird things that you might, like, want to use, you know. Sid might have the kind of long range, you know, like with the staff thing.
They just decide for the next game it's going to go back to turn-based.
I don't think we've seen this guy. I don't think in any of the things. This fight. Because also we need to just look at all the boss fights, because like they're all gonna be, if the guard scorpion and Apps or Abzu or whatever is any indication, then in the remake all the boss fights are gonna be like crazy. You know, like they're gonna be like bona fide, very. It really does seem like, at least from what we've seen of the remake, gameplay wise, I think it's kind of a game that feels like it's going to be very boss focused. Like you're going to like think about the game on like these boss fights, and that being like what you're ramping up to every time. You know. almost like a Bloodborne Souls type thing, but you know, obviously not as much that way. But like, I definitely feel like the boss fights are gonna be a big deal. It talks. What should our group be, Jeff? Who do you want to see? You want to see the boys? Or you want to see... Who do you want to see?
Let's get the homegirl Aerith in there.
Alright. Let's take that. You don't need that. If you ain't with us.
I'm curious how they're gonna do the whole party situation. I know there's gonna not be as much of a thing to worry about with.
Yeah, it might legitimately never be a thing in this game, because you might never have all, like, until like this is the first time in this game that you actually have all of them at one time. So maybe for this final thing you'll still be able to pick. I mean, there's a lot of questions for the second game of just what is it in general, because like the whole nature of this is like, it seems likely that the second game is going to be a very different type of game, because it almost has to be an open world game.
Yeah,
which is pretty different from this. I mean, it doesn't have to be. You can make a linear version of it, but you talk about controversy, that will make it even more controversial. Yeah, you want Tifa, Barret, or Red 13?
Let's get Red in there.
All right. Yeah, I shouldn't have taken those. That's not what she does. All fire, you restore. Alright, anyone to have sense, really?
Apparently Deadpool's in Fortnite? Okay.
I mean, Thanos and company has already been in it, so why not? Yep. All right, we did it. Later. I'm a specimen.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? I thought the save point was over here. Or was that?
Saving
that was
is
in the
for
other?
losers.
That is true.
Please don't kill me. I did only do it to the.
And then we stab him. All right, remake. Let me stab him.
There's little things right there.
I thought they were below it. That's what it was. They're apparently not below it.
Hey, more little things.
Look at all these potions.
Look at all this good shit.
We like the good shit.
Haha.
Caca. Oh, shut up, Aerith. Let me do what I want to do, okay? Maybe I want to go in there even though I can't, you know? Trying to bring me down, you know, Joe?
Fuck you, won't do what you tell me.
We got the zoomies.
But zoomies.
Are you a man in one of the men in black?
Would you press up?
No, it's just a man asking for us to press up. Get. Man, we just fought off a bunch of armed people. We can't take two random dudes in a suit.
But they're nice.
In the remake, when Rude is like has Cloud by the ankles and he's like throwing him, he throws him into Aerith. That's as soon as like I was with Max when he thought the same thing. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, they got the wackiness. Like, yes, it's HD, yes, it's crazy looking, and it's like, you know, dramatic and serious or whatever. But they also, they got the wackiness.
So what you're saying is, these bitches turn into frogs.
I think Max said the same thing. As soon as he saw that, he was like, okay, well, the dress scene is in here. Yeah. It's like, if they freaking have Rude grab you by the ankles and throw you into Aerith, like, it's all in there. They got it. And they got the nature of Final Fantasy VII. This game is in good hands, Jeff. How long do you think it'll take before we get all the parts?
Well, they're already working on part 2, which is nice, I guess.
I want more of the ancients. Obviously, are probably going to be in this whole plot line. Is going to be fleshed out a bit more. I imagine. What is that word even supposed to be? Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Something that's not politically correct.
Yeah, you're probably right, aren't you? They do have the line where Tifa says, "Quit being such a retard and climb." And there's legitimately people who said online that if they change that line, then they're not buying the remake.
I'm not saying I'm surprised, but yeah, I'm not surprised whatsoever.
Can you imagine being so dedicated to keeping the word retard in the game that you won't buy it?
They can change about any number of things, but because that's a derogatory term and that could be seen as censorship, it's not. But you know,
it's the SJWs, Jeff. Yep, taking down all of our games, holding us down.
Well, the good news is, I can safely say the fact that the people we follow who played the game did never mention that still in the game.
No, I think Imran even tweeted out. I guess Imran was doing the same thing we were doing, like replaying this, because he tweeted out the other day. He was like, "Yeah, some of this dialogue or some of this localization doesn't hold up as well as I remember." This is like he tweeted that line. Leave it to me, babe. Alright, who you wondering how is it doing? Who you wondering about, Jeff?
How's our good boy doing?
Barrett, right? Oh, sorry. Sorry, Jeff. I'm sorry.
Grandpa? Is that you?
What wasn't the Team 4-star thing? And that's really good. This is when they like became best friends, right?
Yep.
He's like, "Are we best friends? Then we just become best friends."
All I ever wanted was a talking dog best friend. Now I've got one.
Bear to Earth.
Best boy. Talking about Aerith.
Hey. They're searching for the Promised Land. I only heard stories about the Promised Land. I don't know if it really exists. That's Barrett's voice.
Promised Land's in your heart.
If you believe. I can walk around while he's talking. How about you talking to all your best friend? Sorry, Aerith. You're last, I guess.
What the fuck? This is Andre from Game Explain.
So explain to the people.
So Andre from Game Explain, you know, it's his YouTube channel, blah blah blah. He just posted his play activity. He has Breath of the Wild there, which is 320 hours. That's a lot, but it's at least been out for, you know, years. Animal Crossing New Horizons. I mean, they got it early. Played for 200 hours or more.
What? How? Jeff, that's like 2 playthroughs of Persona 5. It's more than 2 playthroughs of Persona 5.
He's had it for not much more than a month.
I guess that's how Ben is gonna do like Persona 5 in this time, because all these people are madmen. These people are insane people. These video game content creators all have some problems in their head. 200 hours in like max 3 weeks, right?
No, I mean, they got the game early, so it's probably been about a month, but
Still.
Wait, didn't Greg and Joey or whatever said they got it like 2 weeks before the embargo date?
Yeah, I think Joey had like 80 hours and Greg had like 40.
Yeah. So they probably got it at the beginning of March, so about a month. That's insane.
200 hours. How is that possible?
I mean, that's like roughly playing it on average like 7 hours-ish a day, maybe.
Has that been like all the content on their channel?
But they've done other stuff. I know one of them. I haven't really checked it out, so I don't know who exactly it is. No, they're saying like day 19, so I don't think it's Andre. But someone's keeping a little diary there of their Animal Crossing day by day. Still, dear Lord.
I'm so excited to see these conversations in the remake. So who will you be pursuing? Or are you gonna let the spirit move you in whatever way it moves you when you play?
We'll see. Is Jesse an option?
Maybe. I mean, you have a much better chance of it being in this remake than you had in this.
How would you feel about making someone a party member who wasn't a party member?
I mean, I would be down with it if it, like, you know, if it works and everything. But kind of in the long run, when you're looking at this, I think there's already going to be like so many party members that are going to have a lot. They're going to have their hands full.
Yeah,
I'm honestly more concerned about losing a party member in this whole process, just because of how detailed they're going in with all these.
Yeah.
But maybe if like Jessie is a party member in just this, I don't think she would be, but yeah. I don't think she will be. But
There isn't the thing she would be if she wasn't in the demo.
I think she's just going to be a much more fleshed out character. She's going to be involved a lot.
Which is A-okay with should be everyone.
No, I already in like whatever like obviously you weren't here for that, but whenever they all die in this replay, I was sitting here, I was like, man, this is gonna be, I'm not emotionally ready for that to happen in the remake. Like, it's gonna be so much worse. So much worse. Because in the original game, like even Wedge like falls from the top of the tower, like slams down, and he's like dying on the ground, and there's literally like 2 lines of dialogue, and then you just move on. Like, in the remake, that's gonna be like, oh god, no! And, like, yeah, you find Jesse, like, dying on the, like, stairs walking up, and it's, again, just, like, 2 lines of dialogue, and you keep running. I'm like, in the remake, that's gonna be, like, people are gonna be in tears over that moment. And there's gonna be people who have never played the original who are gonna be like, wait, what? What? They're all fucking what?
Wow.
And here is when little kid Darby and Tyler started getting real scared. As you find the dead body, you come back, tell Tifa, and then shit starts getting real weird. And anyone for me, Tifa is best girl. Tifa is the one. But in game 2, they better still have a way to have Barrett be your date in the Golden Saucer.
Yes.
Or it's a dead series. The whole thing is
Dead.
like, I hope that, like, with the whole series, I hope that Tifa, Aerith, Yuffie, and even Barrett, flesh it out, man. Fucking go for it. I hope all of them are still, like, romance options.
Maybe not Yuffie.
You can go on a date with Yuffie. It is weird because she's very young.
I know you're all technically young, but she's like a kid.
She's very, very young. It was harder exactly to tell in this, but then, like, whenever you're supposed to know, like, when you figure out what her actual age was. And even, like, the date with Yuffie is not really a date. Like, she just goes with you, and it's more just, like, she's just... It's not really a date.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh god. And that music.
Mashed potatoes.
And that's, we have not heard the like new version of the more creepy songs like this, which I'm excited to see what they do with this. The blood, yo.
Blood Yoshi where?
Blood Yoshi.
That's the secret boss. Big Blood Yoshi.
Only on the Nintendo Switch. Yep.
Yep, only on the Switch version of Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Look. Oh, that's gonna be so cool. Whenever you come out of the jail cell and you see the whole, like, Genova thing cracked open and blood everywhere, like, oh my god. It's gonna be so cool. And creepy. I want them to go straight up horror movie vibes in this remake. Yeah, this is where me and Tyler were, like, literally, like, blood smeared on the ground and the walls, and you're following this crazy blood trail. Man, it scared us then with these, like, Lego figures.
Back then, these were really high-tech graphics.
They legit were. Oh shit, he's fucking dead. Has a big old sword in his back. So yeah, this is like this is only like the second mention of Sephiroth in this entire game.
Only Sephiroth can use a sword like that. No one else.
No one. Everyone knows that. Why would you run straight through the people? You really saw?
He sounded awfully like Superman. It's still just very funny to me that both of the Sephiroth voice actors voice/played Superman.
It's signed, Jeff. Sephiroth did nothing wrong. Sephiroth's the good guy, man.
So what I'm getting at is, for live action Sephiroth, Henry Cavill's gonna play him.
Yes. Of course. I mean, he's already played a silver-haired badass, man.
Yeah.
So.
Oh man. I mean, obviously there are a whole bunch of things that, bad about the coronavirus, but they're probably it's gonna be delayed.
I could see it probably being delayed kind of significantly too, because like this was supposed to be like the bulk of their development, the production time. They were still pretty early on it, so it probably got messed up pretty early.
Yeah.
So it might. I could see that being one that gets delayed like pretty far into 2021.
Probably gonna be a lull on some TV shows for a while.
Yeah, definitely.
Just things not coming out.
I should be able to take Sephiroth's sword and wield it and use it because I should. Dead game.
Dead game.
I heard he likes chili dogs. Oh shit, he's Sonic Badger.
Oh shit, what up?
What a twist.
Yeah, we actually get the remake that actually replays the last minute, and Ben Schwartz is playing Sephiroth.
This is another boss fight that's like interesting to me because all the other boss fights we've seen, it like kind of makes sense. Like the Guard Scorpion, all these or whatever. It's like, okay, yeah, now it's this badass crazy thing. Like, yeah, okay, like it's crazy, but that makes sense. This is just a fight between Cloud and a dude with a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do they make this crazy and badass? Does he just have like a bunch of soldiers with him or something, or is he just like super good with his shotgun or something? Yeah. And I'm a dog. I'm gonna walk up to each one of you.
I'm going to do things differently.
Fear instead of money. Will they give him a southern accent like Team 4 started? Wait, Cloud. I Oh, yeah, forget it. This early, you get to play as you like run around as either Tifa or Aerith. Kind of can't remember now.
I think it's maybe, yeah. Aerith, I remember partly from Team 4 Star that. Remember, it was Barrett, yeah, Aerith, and
Right, yeah.
it's like, oh, he looks hurt. You know, I was like, why did you do that?
Yeah, I do remember that. I think in that last one, they like got you to party up, like make your party, and you never fought anyone with that party.
Nope.
Because you were forced to have Tifa, Aerith, and Cloud, so you never actually fought anyone with that party. But that is one bummer in the remake, is that you can't control anyone you want walking around. Like, it goes back to Cloud at the end.
Yeah.
And it does kind of suck in this original game that like this early on it's like, oh, now I'm playing as Aerith. Like maybe there'll be more of that. It's like, no, there's a little more of that, but,
Yeah.
but very little more of that. Like of playing as other characters. Where's this go? It's not letting me through this door. Yes. And then yeah, here is where he looks hurt. Oh shit. Man, is this still gonna happen? Are you gonna have like Barrett is just like your central thing? It's like you have to use Barrett for a lot of the fight to get long range.
Curious how this will exactly be done, if at all. Just because here, we know Red 13 isn't playable.
Right, yeah. So it might not split up in the same way, or it might be Tifa, Barrett, and Aerith.
Or this is getting pretty close to what would be the end. So
Yeah, we should start thinking about it more.
I think this is something that is exactly like this. Straight up, just may not happen.
Yeah, it might just be done differently. The whole exit to
Like you were talking about how like Cloud fighting Rufus, I was done. That fight just may not happen. It might just be a little cutscene thing where Cloud's like, "Fuck your shit."
and honestly, like Rufus is effectively like the final boss of the second to final boss, because then you have that thing on the road. But in Remake, I'm sure it's going to be Genova and Sephiroth. So it's going to be a much bigger part of the end. So you're right. Like, that's probably the most likely. Is really.
I think we're either at the point or maybe well past the point where things will be, pretty different. As far as how they do things.
Like you said, Red 13 will be playable, so the team will probably be together more. And I mean, I can still see maybe Cloud is on his own, and maybe there is a section where you just play as the rest of them for a while, but it probably will be a different scenario for everyone getting up.
What could be neat if they did do this? I understand why for the last very small chunk they didn't want to make a playable moveset, but maybe Red 13 could be a non-playable party member.
Yeah.
Just so that third slot and just kind of does stuff. They're probably not going to do that, but
He'll probably definitely still be in the party while you're fighting things, but maybe it'll just be like cutscene fighting for the most part. But I would like to see how they would handle this boss fight of you being like in two different elevators fighting. It's just a cool thing. It's just a cool thing in premise,
Yeah.
Because you could already see in the remake, like the wind is rushing in, and you're like, oh gosh. And they can even do something where he's like crawling on the side of the building or something and comes over to your side. I mean, you gotta think every boss fight in this game, you gotta think about it being like amped up to 11 in the remake. Whole background while you're doing this would be awesome too. If you're going down this elevator, you can see the background. But yeah, I do think this is one of the more likely ones to just not be in.
Also, potentially something that a knock against this not being in is if you're going down the elevator, like it's fine here that you're going down the elevator but not really moving. It might be more jarring in the remake.
Yeah. But you have so long to get to the bottom that it might just be like a time limit thing or something.
It could be. Why couldn't there have been more music from this game in Smash?
Seriously, dude. This is my favorite soundtrack of all time, and it just sucks that they just got like 2 battle themes.
And we can tell from, you know, how other series fared music-wise that it wasn't Sakurai being like, nah, I don't want it.
No, I'm sure Sakurai would have loved to have been able to play around Final Fantasy VII.
This is Square being fucking weird.
It's weird that Dragon Quest, which is really the one that has more music troubles, like, you know, rights, and the actual game doesn't have the music, like the right music, but they get.
Well,
like,
even then, it has 4 times the amount of songs as far as number goes, but with Dragon Quest, it is just battle / overture or whatever, just from the different games.
I can't even remember. Is it the orchestra or the MIDI version in Smash? Is it some different version?
It's the MIDI stuff, I think. Not everyone can get the music that Terry fucking Bogard brought. Dear Lord.
And Castlevania got like
they got like 30
something or 30 tracks.
Yeah, they got like about 35 tracks.
No, it's very obviously not like, I think if the Smash team had their way, it's like, yeah, we're gonna put as many songs as you give us. Yeah.
It's also kind of like, I mean, it obviously it's based on how much the company's willing to give, but I'm kind of surprised Persona didn't get more music, because is that the number where it's like they seem to be okay giving a decent amount, but at the same time it's like there could be more, especially since they would spread out between the games.
I can see Atlas is another company I can see being weird though.
Yeah,
too.
Yeah, I could have potentially seen like maybe they didn't negotiate anything. It's like Sakurai's like, okay, we have this really good idea for a stage with mementos where we do different color things based off the music and all that. Yeah. So we really want stuff from all 3. It's like, okay, we'll give you about like 3 or 4,
2 each or 3 each.
I think it ended up being like 3 or 4 per. Maybe not the exact thing, but it averages out that much. I think it's about 12 tracks. I think Persona 5 might have more than the other 2.
Yeah, it's not a ton for like.
Banjo has a similar number.
Altogether, it's like you said, it's a decent number of tracks, but like per Persona game, they don't have a ton.
Yeah. I know Street Fighter didn't have a crazy amount of tracks, I think, when they got into Smash 4, but they added a good many, I believe.
But none are as ridiculous as the two that Final Fantasy VII got.
All right.
2.
Yeah. That was pretty egregious.
Oh shit. It doesn't give me their materia back. I just completely took all of Cloud's because I thought I would get it back here.
Yeah.
Alright, well, Cloud, you can sense them. That's about all you can do, bud. Good thing I have the cheat button.
Wait,
remember. Okay. I was about to say, what the hell? Alright, we almost there, Jeff. I appreciate you joining me on this ride.
Been fun?
I wonder if the whole, like, motorcycle chase to the end is still gonna be happening. I imagine that will happen in some form, but, you know. And Rufus's introduction will still happen, it just might not be in this fight.
Mm-hmm.
And we might not fight Sephiroth, we might just fight Genova, you know. Sephiroth's gonna be introduced in some way.
If Sephiroth's more than just flat out airstream physical Sephiroth, it could be pretty cool that if like after the Genova fight or whatever, shortly after, you do fight Sephiroth, but he just wrecks your shit. You just get destroyed, and that's scripted.
Yeah,
like you actually end the game getting wrecked by Sephiroth. That's the last fight.
And that could be a big teaser for like, yeah, that's who you have to go against, motherfucker. It's
that could be cool.
Yeah, that could be really cool. And I kind of forgot that Rufus has this dog thing, so they could definitely do something with that pair to make it a cool boss fight. Alright, I don't want to redo all this, so we're gonna BS our way through. They could definitely do something with those two, though. Yeah. I imagine you'll fight Rufus in some way, it just might not be as big of a deal as it seems like here. And this is another one that was always a weird fight. But this is one of those I'd kind of like to see this game's take on a 1v1. You know, you've been doing by this point in the game, you're probably used to like synergizing with all your party, and now it's like, all right, now you got to do this with just Cloud. You know, I can see that being very interesting.
I was also kind of realized something going back to from the beginning when we were talking about Max not getting a review copy. Game Explain got a copy.
Yeah,
the Nintendo channel.
Like, the only thing I can take is it's by like sites or something, or like again he's an influencer and they're not. But like again, kind of funny. He's usually considered an influencer.
Game Explain and I would consider an influencer. I mean, they do reviews, but
they're what?
I mean, Game Explain is an influencer.
Yeah.
I mean, they do reviews and stuff, but you know.
They're
a YouTube channel just like Max.
Like, maybe it's just a higher up Square decision, because if it had anything to do with the team, like, just from all accounts loves Max. But even from a Square Enix decision, like, the guy brings in so many views.
Yeah.
And he's been so positive every step of the way. It's like, if you're a PR person, it's like, get the man this game. Oh, that should grind out, but we are almost there, Jeff.
Almost to the promised land.
The promised land. It's the wrong way.
Darby, are you with Cetra?
I'm a Cetra. It's me, Darby, it's Cetra. Hi, guys.
Wow.
I'm a Cetra. Wow, you waited for me? Oh shit, let's get the fuck out of here! The whole point of us coming here was to get you, so fuck off. Dr. Barrett.
Mr. Dr. Barrett.
Challenger singer-songwriter Barrett.
Excuse me, it is now champion challenger singer-songwriter Barrett.
You're right, we earned that.
It's always fun thinking like through our thing and just watching other people like do Nuzlocke and those kind of like long series, especially with Pokemon stuff, just the kind of gags and stuff that form through those playthroughs and just like the personalities you inject onto characters and Pokemon and stuff.
It's pretty good. It just kind of naturally happens.
Yeah. Like for Easy Allies recent silver playthrough, who could have guessed that people would be so attached to a fucking hoot hoot?
Look at these this 3D graphics. Holy shit. People were losing their goddamn minds, Jeff, when they saw this.
Those jiggle physics.
Like, oh my god, look at the smoke. What I love about Final Fantasy is it has such of a blend. It's like crazy futuristic stuff, but an old ass like 1920s truck, and I just love it. I love that juxtaposition. It's so good. Midgals. It's so badass, Jeff. Oh, it's gonna be badass. You best believe it's gonna be badass, and you best believe I'm gonna be bad at this. Alright. You want Aerith,
Yeah.
Red, and Cloud?
Let's do it.
Just gonna be one man. Well, whatever. I'm not sure. We're gonna be BSing anyway. Oh my god. Context. What if I attack my own car? But is the remake gonna have a mini game that feels as fluid and nice as this? I don't know, Jeff. I think it's impossible. It's true. Yeah, boy. And what's gonna happen with Mullet Guy, Jeff? Is he gonna be just a part one dude, you think?
I'm telling you, he's gonna introduce Organization 13. His name's gonna be fucking Demix.
Nomura couldn't keep his grubby hands off. Couldn't help himself. That was his condition for working on this project. Yeah. Can't stop these hands. These are not my hands.
You can't keep Versus 13 out of Kingdom Hearts. And you also can't get Kingdom Hearts out of everything else.
The world will know. I think this is gonna be a good bit more badass than the remake too, when you're like speeding out of the city.
I don't know.
I mean, this is pretty badass.
I mean, I think this is what we call perfection.
I believe so. The music is perfection. Oh shit, look at this, man. I can't stop him.
I can't really feel like the PlayStation Classics. This is like one of the few games in there where it's like, yes, this needed to be in there, and they actually got it.
Yeah.
That thing was whatever a failure.
I'd like never even heard about it again pretty much after that like first thing. Yeah. And like Sony kind of just stopped pushing it at all too.
I mean, I think it's on sale for like $20. Even then, it's not worth it.
Wasn't it 100 at launch?
Yes, it failed that bad.
I'm glad we're getting used out of ours. Your, not ours, your SNES classic. No, I'm glad we're getting used out of my SNES classic.
Yes, you were the one who stood in line.
Hey Jeff, remember when standing in lines was something you could do and it wasn't dangerous?
Yeah.
Remember places?
I went to the grocery store earlier. Apparently, you're going to have to start standing in line there.
Like further out or something, or to get in the store, you mean?
Yes.
I heard they were like counting people at Walmart, like counting how many people were in the store and would let you in. Not surprised. Definitely the direction we're heading.
Good news, Darby. Like I said, I went to the grocery store. There was paper towels and toilet paper. What? And I got us some.
I must have literally been 4 times and I have not seen a single roll
it's
of
been
paper
on.
towel. Or
They limited to one, but I just got whatever the biggest thing they had.
Good.
Because it was like, who knows, as long as like, so the paper towels top refrigerator. I got, if you needed it for your bathroom, there's more toilet paper in the cabinet.
You gotta secure the bag, man.
Yeah, I didn't particularly care about brands. I was like, okay, this one has, like for each one, these ones have the most rolls or whatever.
Yeah,
so
it sucks because there's like people like us that we're not like freaking out about toilet paper, but at this point it's like I just want a normal amount of toilet paper because like it's just never in stock. So it's like you kind of.
So I gotta grab it when I see it.
Yeah, you end up probably buying more than you need because it's just like.
Well, I mean, again, we really. Well, I guess if you go in the store multiple times, you, like I said, at Food Lion, they have, you can only buy one of each.
Crazy, yeah. So what is your prediction about like the very end of this game, like how this ends off? Everything, like what is the fight, and then like where do you like leave off with this?
Can I just say no more bullshit? Is that an answer?
No, I need a little more than that.
That is probably gonna be no more bullshit. That's gonna be very controversial.
I don't feel like it's gonna change that much. I think just like the order and like the way things happen, like Genova is just gonna be more of a thing. Like Genova's gonna break out and you're going to fight Genova and all this stuff. But I think after you fight Genova, and if Sephiroth is physically there, they're gonna get away. So effectively, you're gonna be left in the same spot where you're leaving Midgar in search of Sephiroth. Just it's gonna be different because you.
But I mean, by no more bullshit, it's kind of we're typically at this spot, but they kind of set up some stuff that's not in the in this game. Yeah. That's no more bullshit.
I just hope that whatever they set up just makes sense for the world, you know.
Yeah.
And like, I hope it like, it's things where I'm like, oh, okay, that's really interesting, but like we're still going around along the same general plot. It's just like takes diversions for good reasons, you know. I don't want it to go too far off script, but I am okay with like venturing off and.
The post-credit scene is Aerith just somewhere just kind of chilling his face. I'm like, whew. You just see a chef here. He's like, do they know? It's like, no, Lord Sephiroth.
Oh, what the fuck? No, Lord Mickey.
Then there's a post-credit scene where Mickey's like, they don't know a thing, Lord Goofy. Yep, Goofy's now Banjo.
All right. I don't know. I think she's screwed. I can't wait to go to your hometown because that's my favorite place in the whole game.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids. We did it, Jeff. We have reached the end of Midgar. After this point, we go out into the main world map, but that's not really relevant because if we get to the end and we actually go on the world map, I'd be like pretty flabbergasted. I'd be like, what?
Not when the game is apparently about 35-ish hours.
Like, I think the absolute maximum is you go to Calm and you maybe start to hear some of that backstory, but I really do think this is where it's going to end. I think it's going to end in we get to the end, like we leave Midgar, and that's going to be credits. I really do think so. Yeah. Yeah, I am, dude. The excitement I cannot express good enough. It's just, I've been looking forward to it for years now, and it's just, it's hard to believe that this is a video game I will be playing in a few days.
Yep.
In a video game that people I trust are saying is one of their favorite video games in years or of all time, and I'm like, Jeff, is Final Fantasy VII going to take my top 2 spots for favorite game of all time? Who knows?
By the end, we'll have top 5 spots.
I'm out there, mine.
It's gonna be a weird thing to think about. Like once this thing's done, and we have the 3-4-ish whatever games for the remake series, it's gonna be weird to kind of. They are gonna be different games, but thinking of different games and kind of rank them. It's like, which one's the best overall?
Yeah,
and
they might
like
feel too connected, but it's gonna be very fascinating after this to talk about part 2.
Yeah,
because part 1 is obviously a huge divergence from the original, but I feel like part 2 might even be even more of, and even if it's close to the original game, it's gonna be a divergence from this first one, because it's not like God of War to God of War 2. We kind of expected it to be the same type of game, like it's gonna be a linear, action game like that or whatever. Like I said, if they stay true to the original Final Fantasy VII and try to hold that original thing intact, then it's almost certainly going to be a different type of game.
Yeah,
you're gonna have at the very least wide open environments, and because Final Fantasy VII is a very weird package where the first 10 hours of it or so or whatever is very linear, but then after that the entire loop of the game becomes about exploration, which is it's weird. It's 2 different games, and that's why I have never been one of the ones complaining about the different game parts of it, because Final Fantasy VII kind of lends itself to that. But it's going to be very interesting to see what they do. If they do go full, if we see that first trailer and it's like, oh shit, it's an open world,
I'm very curious, whenever we do get to the announcement of the second, the official announcement for the second game, if they'll ever make it clear where in the story of this game where it's supposed to end.
Yeah. I could see them not making it as clear as they made this one.
Yeah, because this one,
it was kind of obvious.
Yeah, it's kind of obvious where they were going with this.
I could see them not making it as clear, making it more you'll have to play to find out. But I kind of have a feeling of a certain event that might be though.
Yeah.
But yeah. But I'm looking forward to it. So excited. Well, if you watched this, thank you for watching this. You can go check out all of the other content we do at youtube.com/nerdsatlarge. Definitely, you can look forward to multiple Final Fantasy VII Remake videos that will be coming out. And we'll be doing a Spoilercast with Chad and Holden from Respawn Aimfire for this game, which I'm very excited about. And also you can see us play other older games on our Late to the Party series that we are doing at twitch.tv/nerdsatlargegaming. We are currently playing Super Mario RPG on that there SNES Classic, having a grand old time. We'll probably play more of that maybe tomorrow or Wednesday.
Yeah,
it's a little late tonight, but yeah, maybe tomorrow or Wednesday. And super excited. Loving that game so much. All right, and that's it.
That's it.
Let's mosey.
Let's mosey on for food.